I have recorded this 4 times now. Hi guys, this is Cairo. I wanted to talk to you guys about something that is not understated but is definitely underexplained, and that is taking people for granted. Alright, let's get into this before my phone just stops recording again. Thanks, Apple, you really f***ed me over. I will give you 3 examples. The first example is a friend example, the second is a relationship example, and the third is a family example. So, here's the first. I was really good friends with this girl. This girl was going through a lot of stuff, and I wanted to help her through a lot of stuff. So I did things like took her out of the house, took her to go get stuff to eat, just took her shopping, whatever she wanted to do, and spent a lot of money on this friendship, and that's not even the important part. I would not have minded spending all that money on this friendship or spending all of the time on this friendship if at the end of it this girl didn't tell me that she didn't appreciate it and really just didn't want to spend time with me. So that was a nice surprise. Like, awesome. I just spent like a few years trying to help you and you just f***ed me over. Thanks. And I wouldn't have a problem with it if she had been like, you know what, like, I really appreciate what you were doing, but it's just not what I need. And then I would have been like, okay, you know what, whatever you need, if it's me giving you space, if it's me just standing back and letting you handle this yourself, or whatever you need, I will be there to take care of you. But she didn't. She basically said, I don't appreciate you, I don't want to spend time with you, and that's it. Second scenario, I dated this guy a while back, and he was the most amazing guy when we first started dating. So proud to be with me, wanted to include me in a lot of things in his life, and I gave up a lot for this guy. I, again, spent a lot of money on the relationship. I'm physically moved. I did a lot, and towards the end of the relationship, I started realizing that he had not only changed, but he didn't really ever appreciate me, which is probably why he cheated on me. And that was nice, so awesome. And then he tried to cheat on his girlfriend with me, so I don't know why he thought that would work. That being said, people do change in relationships. People change a lot in relationships. In most of my relationships, not to say that that's that many, but in my experience, people start out being these amazing, loving people. The best relationships that I've had started out with these people being so loving and affectionate, and they would do cute things like take pictures with me, or buy me little gifts, or post a stupid sappy status about me, or something like that, and it would make me the happiest person. Because just the sentiment that somebody is proud to be with me, like openly, that they want to be openly affectionate towards me, is like the greatest thing in the world for me. Because I have serious anxiety, so when people do that, it's like, wow, this person really cares about me. They're not gonna cheat on me like the other guys that I've dated, literally like all of them. But you know, that's my problem, and it's not their, place to have to do that. But they start doing that in the beginning of relationships, and then they stop doing it. So at that point, you have to decide, do I want to be with a person who, does this all the time, or do I want to be with the person underneath of all of the material stuff that is just amazing? And quite frankly, I choose choice B, even if they don't do all of that shit like post on Facebook or buy me little trinkets or whatever. I don't care. If that's the person I want to be with, that's the person I want to be with. I don't care about the material stuff. I'd probably give it all up for them. That being said, if this person doesn't tell you, like, you're beautiful, or I love you, or I appreciate you, especially I appreciate you, just leave. Just leave. The next example is a family example, and it's my family. Growing up, for all of my life, my parents have supported me so much. Financially, emotionally, they've done everything they can for me. And maybe they didn't always do what was best or what I thought was best, but they did the best that they could. And I did not appreciate that for most of my life. And I regret that every day because it has messed up my relationship with my parents, especially my mom. And if I could go back in time and appreciate her so much more, I would. And same for my dad. But me and my mom's relationship has not been the best due to me kind of being not such a great daughter. But I don't want a day to go by without them knowing that I love them and I appreciate them. So, when you take people for granted, when you don't let people know how much they mean to you, you may not lose them all at once, but you lose them slowly. You help them realize that they're doing all of these things for you and you just don't care. You're gonna lose friends, you're gonna lose relationships, you're gonna lose family. And at some point, even if you realize it, it may be too late. I had a friend who passed away last year, and I did not ever let him know what he meant to me. In fact, I spent most of the time being an asshole to him because I thought he was, like, seriously a douche. But I really should have let him know that those times where he helped me out, I really appreciated that. And I found out about a week after I realized this that he died. I'm just asking that you take the time to let people know that you appreciate them. Because we all know how short life can be and how short friendships can be, and it is so important. It is so important that you don't take people for granted. So that's all I have to say. I hope this has made some kind of difference. I hope anybody sees this, but that's it for me. Have a nice day, guys. I appreciate you.